The Little Nightmares stop motion project was finally revealed. Is this girl in Little Nightmares 3? Who is him? Will this show prevail without Henry Selick? Is this the Candy Factory? Does this project feature an iconic location from the games and a returning villain? We see a lonely girl called Emily, who has an eerily familiar appearance, pigtails and a dress with frills. She's seen peeking through a window, observing a deserted town, seemingly abandoned mid-construction. The source of the smoke that engulfs the town can be seen in the far background. An ominous factory looming over the town. This could explain where the residents went and could have connections to the Candy Factory in Little Nightmares 3. However, this is likely set in the counties, the world outside of the nowhere, as the environment isn't overly large or distorted. That doesn't mean Emily is happy or even safe though, as she's on her own. If only someone would just take her away from this ghost town, where she feels nothing but soul-crushing isolation. Take her to somewhere where she will never be alone again, and she will have plenty of friends to play with. Emily receives a gift box with the label reading, "May this replica capture your heart," from him. A thoughtful present. The next best thing to being taken away from here, Emily might think. Her yellow eyes, which also share an uncanny resemblance to someone we've seen before, widen in excitement. The gift itself is a dollhouse, which radiates a glow similar to that of the signal tower in Little Nightmares 2. At first glance, I thought this was a direct nod to Little Nightmares 2, but I think the truth behind this light is even darker. Yes, the purple glow does closely resemble that of the tower's interior, but I believe this is either coincidental or misdirection from the creators. However, the signal tower will return in Little Nightmares. We will see the tower again, with its fleshy eyes and never-ending hallways, just not here. You don't have to worry about Henry Selick being replaced. The project is in safe hands, with the animation studio founded by the same guy who directed the stop-motion Pinocchio movie, so it all worked out in the end. I said earlier that the signal tower as it's depicted in Little Nightmares 2 is likely not what lies within the dollhouse. Instead, I think it's more likely that we are seeing the origins of the tower, and this stop-motion project will pave the way for its return in the Little Nightmares VR game, which features both the signal tower and the return of Monster 6. I believe the dollhouse is actually a trap, and him is the Ferryman, a powerful entity that lures children into the nowhere, the world of Little Nightmares. But Emily isn't just a victim. Everything from her appearance to the way she peeks through windows closely resembles that of Monster Baby from Little Nightmares 3. The Ferryman, promising to show her a better life, free of isolation, turns her into a monster. The residents of the necropolis are her dolls, but she just wants to play.